stained glassers, let's talk solder. The solder guru at Amerway sent me some of their solder alloys for me to test out. The standard lead-based solder to use in stained glass work is Amerway's Sapphire 6040. To me, this is just the golden standard for solders in stained glass work. Today we're going to be trying out their tourmaline lead-free solder. Lead-free has a higher melting point, so Amerway recommends setting your iron at 440 degrees Fahrenheit. This alloy is 99.3% tin with a splash of copper. This is actually Amerway's proprietary formulation created specifically for stained glass, and it's actually going to leave your solder lines with a super bright and shiny finish. This is my first time working with lead-free solder, so there is a bit of a learning curve when it comes to getting a nice solder bead. After completing my piece, I'm going to polish up the solder lines using my secret weapon, the Sunshine Jewelry polishing cloths, and check out those shiny solder lines. It also accepts the black patina nicely. While I'll probably continue to use the 6040 solder for my work, this is a great option if I ever do decide to start making jewelry. Now applying a copper overlay, which I do a lot in my work, we're going to try out their Topaz 6337 solder. Now this is a thinner solder specifically for decorative soldering. Copper overlays are definitely the most decorative soldering that I do in my work, and I typically have always just used the 6040. Now Amerway recommends an iron set at 361 degrees Fahrenheit, but since I am putting my iron directly on the glass to reduce the risk of heat cracks, I'm going to set my iron at 310. Even at the lower temperature, this melts beautifully and it applies absolutely beautifully. I do really like that instant freeze effect. It actually makes my copper overlays look much nicer than the 6040. I have to say, after doing a bunch of these faces, I think I'm going to forever be using this solder for my copper overlays. Since it cools quicker, it also reduces my risk of heat cracks doing these overlays as well. So next time you're out shopping for stained glass supplies, be sure to stock up on Amerway's solder and their Tiger's Eye Gel Flux. They are my go-to products when it comes to creating my work. Happy glassing!